Welcome everyone to Pod Shirt. I am the one and only Super Diesel. I am with my guests for this episode. I am with Samuri West. I'm with Justina Clear.
Yes.
Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, world. Yes. And we're here in your studios. So real briefly, talk about the studio space that we're in.
Sure. So this is Samurai Sound Studio. We're at the stage right now.
Yes.
They can't see all the other beautiful amenities that we have. First and foremost, I will always give credit to our founding father, Jeremy Mix, who very unfortunately passed away unexpectedly last fall. This was him and I's project.
Okay.
And when he passed away, I had put it under my name, my legal LLC. And then my best friend and business partner, who has been my ride or die since day one, she stepped up and we've been doing what me and Jeremy had sought out to do.
Yes.
And so now it's me and Justina. Another J.
Yes.
And we just love what we're doing here.
Yes.
And we want to offer more and more very full scope art.
Yes.
Very full scope art to our local community.
Absolutely. Now, we're here today. For anyone that's familiar with the show, we take music tracks, they make a playlist, and we turn those into a podcast conversation, or vice versa. So, once again, we got Justina Clear and Samurai West. So, Samurai, what's the first song that you've made that you would love to discuss today that you want to bring up?
You know, it's hard for me to talk about myself. Justina knows this.
She shrunk.
It's hard for me to talk about myself. So that's hard. When you asked us these questions prior, you gave us like a prefix of knowing what we were going to be asked. I asked Justina. I was like, what should I do? One that comes to my mind would be All Your Love.
All Your Love. Okay.
Which was my first international single.
Okay.
It was a sister company of Warner Bros. Based in the United Kingdom.
Okay.
And they were the label on the track. Yeah. So how it panned was, it was through my Zap connection.
Okay.
Some family that I have here that work with Zap, and we were in the studio working and because I was an engineer over there and doing all the things. And so it was supposed to be a ghostwriting session.
Okay.
And they had the beat. They had nothing really else. They wanted the song wrote, and they wanted a demo sent about the song that was wrote, and it was supposed to be for a different artist that they had on their label in the UK.
Yeah.
And so it was like a test. It was like an assignment. And so my mentor, I should say, which was Peanut, Ronald
Peanut.
Frost.
Okay.
He had sat me down and was like, "Here's your assignment. Write to this song." And then about an hour later, he threw another wrench into the mix and said, "I'm going to bring a random person that you've never met into the room randomly," and said, "You're going to write with him."
Oh.
And that was Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
H2O is his artist name. So I just met this person, and we had the assignment to write a song.
Okay.
And we did it. And then in a couple hours, it was done. And then we had the assignment to sing it, and I was going to be the sole singer on it, but it was supposed to be for a demo, just to give to the artist in the UK. So what we sent was a scratch vocal demo, and they liked it so much. They liked the scratch vocal demo so much that they kept me as the original artist and kept those stems as the original song.
Yeah.
And then, bam, I had my first international single, and it was supposed to be ghostwriting, but they kept me on it. And it was released over there and promoted over there.
Yeah. You know, I heard that like over in the United Kingdom, like they actually, if you work for somebody, they actually straight up assign you to do a song. Because I remember I recommend on Vice, they had something with Vital 65, how they made their song Blue, that song. But but they were like assigned to it. It's like, listen, we wrote this song and just do it.
Right.
That's like a European thing. Because I don't know if America does it. Do they do it that way? Or do you know? Because
I think it varies depending on the studio and depending on the reach they're trying to get.
Okay.
So there's so much subtext in that.
And maybe skill set as well. Like if they know a person can just whip something up. Like,
Correct.
Hey, we know you can do this, so go do it.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think the barrier there is between industry quality standard versus people that have not worked with industry standard producers. Because this is me and Justina just recently went to Columbus, right? and then another artist, and I went over there to finish up some things. And it is the same way, even here in America. But we're dealing with people from, Warner, Sony, people that have dealt with individuals like Tina Marie, Destiny's Child, Paula Abdul. I mean, so we're talking about big industry people, and they do it like that.
Absolutely.
The producers will have a song and they know this is already a hit, but maybe the producer from the label is not a singer.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? They're not the ones they're pushing. So they have to find artists that they want to make these songs and be the front people of these songs.
Correct.
Now, Samuri, tell me another song that you have made that is very important to you, that you're really most proud of.
That I'm most proud of. That's hard because I'm so self-critical.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, I would say my fans like these songs. Maybe it's not that I like this song or that I'm as much proud of it because I'm so self-critical. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can be that way when I do my podcast. I understand.
Yeah, so it's hard to say what I think I'm most proud of because what I think I'm most proud of would be the stuff that's unreleased.
Okay.
Just because, I'm still learning and growing as a person, regardless of my craft, right?
Yeah.
And that is seen and shown more in the newer stuff.
Okay.
But to answer your question, I would say maybe Love, the song Love. So I know at first I said All Your Love, that song, and then Love. Now Love, it was actually wrote for me by an artist, and it was a gift.
Okay.
It was by an artist named Cool It In You. He wrote the song Love.
Okay.
People absolutely love it. It gets played on Hot 102.9 very often. But I think of my daughter when I sing that song. And so for that reason itself, I'm very proud of that song because it's about true love and an authentic love and real love or strings attached.
Right.
And so I'm proud of that song.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Samuri. Now, throughout this playlist that we're making, I want you to come as a team, come up with your favorite duet ever. So it can be what one of you like, or maybe two of you like listening to it together. So that's what's going to help build this playlist for this Stream Jockey episode.
My all-time favorite, like off the top, Nothing Even Matters, Lauryn Hill and D'Angelo.
Okay.
It is just so well crafted in all components when it comes to the instrumentals, the vocals, the lyrics.
Yeah.
The way that they give space for each other to shine, but the way that they collaborate their vocals, like it is so well done, and it still hits.
Well, I need to listen. I'm glad you added that because I have heard that they did that, but I've never took the time to listen to it.
It's so good. Timeless.
So that's the thing. It's an experience. Like, even though you two have listened to it and I've listened to stuff, they can discover stuff with these playlists. So I actually look forward to listening to that because I like both those artists.
Yes.
So absolutely. So we'll look forward to that. So we'll get to you next, Justina, because we talked about two of her solos. So let's talk about two of your solos.
Yes.
But tell me a song that either you're really proud of or to this day is your favorite that you are involved with or you sung yourself.
There's a lot to pick from. I have built a large catalog of singles.
Yes.
I'm currently working on an EP that I'll be dropping this spring and summer, but I'm also working on an album that will be a solo work dropped in the next couple years. So it's kind of like a longer vision. Mm-hmm. But one of the songs that will be on the album, I've already released as a single. It's called Amber Room.
Okay.
And this song I'm proud of because not only do I own the full rights to it, which is such a comforting feeling as an artist. If anyone knows about splits, like there's a lot of money that gets taken from you if you don't do it all yourself.
Yeah.
And that's quite an undertaking, but it's worth it in the long run. And so with Amber Room, I played the guitar.
Okay.
And so I laid down the instrumental, the spine of the song, if you will, is the guitar. So I laid that down and I had a producer friend kind of build around it just to make the choruses pop a little more. Yeah. But it's all mine. So like I own all the masters. I did all the vocals myself. It's all mine. And that's such a comforting feeling as an artist.
Right. Okay. It's good to have the freedom of making your own stuff and making all the money. The goulash.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Well, Amber, are you talking about the color Amber or woman Amber? What are you talking about in the song?
That's a great question. So it is the color. The song I wrote, I was seeing this man and I had been through quite a few traumatic experiences in romantic settings.
Yeah.
I won't go into the details of it, but he was the first man that I had felt safety with.
Yeah.
And I was so impacted by that I immediately, when I went back to my own home, I wrote this song, like, so the lyrics are like, take care of me and I'll take care of you, da 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 da, in this amber room. And in his room, his bedroom was painted like an ochre color on the wall, but when the sunset would hit, the room looked amber, and I was just like, oh, I feel so safe. It was such a nice feeling to feel safe with a man.
Yeah.
So that's what that song was about.
Awesome. All right. Let's talk about this other song.
I'm going to bring up my latest release,
Okay.
which would be Body Talkin'.
All right.
Yes. I'm proud of this song because it was actually a reworking. I had recorded it and had it done years ago, but I didn't have rights to the beat. Yeah. And so I shelved it for a really long time.
Okay.
And I found a beat through a producer that Samuri introduced me to, and it was beautiful. And so I had to, and can be challenging as an artist, to reawaken and rework a vision that was fully completed. That is a challenge because you hear it a certain way in your mind, And so I was no longer able to commit to that vision that was created. So I had to change the harmonies. I had to change the key. Yeah. Everything is different from the original lay, but it's still beautiful. And it's just a testament to creativity and how you really can't go wrong when it's executed with intensity and passion.
Wow. You know what? When you said that, it kind of reminded me of Tove Lo's Body Talk. But this is Body Talking.
Yes.
And I'm going to assume like the subject of this song is like the body language. That's what she was talking.
Correct.
I had a good mind to that.
Yes.
But yeah, your body language is everything. Because I know maybe little kids, young people can't read body language too well. But it seems like when you're in your 20s, that kind of kicks in. Like you can tell if someone's angry or they're happy. It's a combination.
Definitely.
It's the posture.
Definitely.
Like and also the face. It's a combination of the body and the face. Because some people maybe they have a bad hump. Then they can't. They have this. That doesn't mean that they're upset. It just means they have a bad hump.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a combination of things.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So that's always a strong subject. Talk about the body language.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you just released that.
Yes, I did. That's my latest release.
Now let's talk about another duet that either you two as an individual or you two like listening together. Let's add to this playlist. What's a duet that's awesome?
One that's awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
That you think it's awesome.
Okay, great. Well, you know what? I want to say I definitely double down on the suggestion that Justina said. We absolutely love Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
Yeah.
We talked, just side note, we talked about the fact that, she wrote Everything is Everything.
Yes.
And then also Nothing Even Matters. It's like everything is so important. And at the same time, none of it fucking matters.
Yeah.
So I love that. That was the suggestion that you said.
Okay.
So if I'm going to make a suggestion, I would say it's something that me and Justina actually cover. It's a classic old school funk R&B song, Don't Stop the Music by Yarborough and Peoples.
Okay.
And me and Justina sing that song so lovely.
Yes.
And we love it. And it's something, it's one of those deep cuts.
Okay.
It's something that the newer kids might not know.
Okay.
Right.
It's not Rihanna, Don't Stop the Music. It's Yarborough and Peoples, Don't Stop the Music. And we love that song.
Absolutely. When did this come out? What year did this song come out?
Was it in the 60s or 70s?
Yeah.
Or
this
80s?
is a much older song.
Yeah.
Because I'm not familiar with that, actually.
You might if you was to hear it.
I mean, because I listen to a lot of retro radio. I know all the artists.
Yes.
So maybe if I hear it, I say, oh, yeah. So that I will check into that.
Yes.
But it's on the playlist. So whether I like it or not, it is on this playlist. All right. So let's talk about the two songs you guys done together. So tell me the first song that, like I said, either your favorite or it's been on your mind. Just talk about what's on your mind with the song that you've done so far.
Well, we have two duets out. Well, three technically, but the two that we're going to speak on. The first one I want to bring up is Feeling Good, Smoking Better.
Okay.
This song, I love the origin story of. Mm-hmm. It's something I had been ruminating on, the chorus. I'd been thinking about it and kind of sitting on it. And there was one night we did a show.
Yeah.
And at this venue, there was I will not name the name.
Okay.
And allegedly, we took a bottle from behind the bar at the show.
Okay.
And we took it back to her house. And we drank that bottle. And I said, I got this idea for a song. Like, let's pull it up. Let's see what happens. And we wrote to the song, and it was just like, this is a hit. It was very clear. So we laid that down as quickly as we could. She was the recording and mixing engineer on that. And it's still to this day one of my favorites.
Okay. Wait, what's the song called?
Feeling Good, Smoking Better.
Feeling Good, Smoking Better. Okay, so this is I get the title itself creates that vibe, because you know what? I went to college once. Now, granted, I didn't party that often, but there's a lot of people, they just live, breathe, and died partying.
Oh, yeah.
And this kind of people that want to do that, I imagine this captures that vibe.
Definitely.
It does.
So, and you two like to have it's okay to have a good time.
That's right.
I'm glad you two are okay, because this party you guys did sound pretty wild.
We broke into their private bar.
Yes.
Okay.
And we
were not supposed to be there.
We were not supposed to
Allegedly.
Well, let's hope the cops don't hear this. Maybe then you'll be okay.
That's right.
But then let's talk about the other song. Keep adding to this playlist experience. What's another song you two are proud of at the moment?
Do you want to talk about it?
I don't know if we're proud of it as much. But the other duet that we have is called I Got Mine.
Okay.
And to be completely honest, we don't do a lot of promo on it. Primarily because the producer on that did me very, very wrong.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Very, very dirty.
Oh, I hear.
He did something very, very shisty to the whole album. So we don't really promote the song much, to be completely fair.
Okay.
However, it's dope.
It is. It's a great song.
It's dope. It's very 80s pop.
Yes.
And it's called I Got Mine.
I Got Mine.
And we had a music video to it as well.
Oh,
it's on YouTube, under my YouTube channel. I Got Mine, featuring Justina Clear. And we had a blast.
We had a great time.
Shooting that music video. We had a total blast. And we did it all of ourselves. Like the directing and writing the video. And the concept of that was the first part of the video. It goes with the song. I call up Justina, hey girl, what you doing? And, venting life, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, well, let's get together. Let's have some self-care. Let's have some fun. Let's have a girls' night. Let's get the girls together.
Yeah.
And so the whole video and the song as well is us talking about how we only need our friendship. And then the song is, I got mine. Like, I got my girls. And we're good.
Right, we're good.
And we have so much fun in the video. We actually... Nobody expects it in the video, but we throw this huge house party, and there's a stripper at the house party, and there's a DJ in the kitchen, and we just have a really good time in the video. But that's the essence of the song is, find your loyalty, find your crew, and stay loyal to them, and love who loves you back.
Now I can help you out with this, unless you guys know some duets that you personally love. Would you guys happen to like? It was Aladdin's A Whole New World, I think. That's when I was a kid.
I love musical theater. Yes. Love it.
Okay.
Yes.
And so I think it was Pedro Bison, and I forget the woman's name. What was the artist's name, if you remember?
I forget her name. But
Pedro Bison.
Beautiful.
Pedro Bison and Woman.
Woman.
You had the best song with A Whole New World from Aladdin. And when I do hear that song, it's one of the things that made me think of my childhood, because I went to see it in theater. And I remember, I think I was in third grade. That was like our class movie when we got treated.
That is so cool.
It was like in that song played, people like hummed along, the kids hummed along.
That is so cute.
It's a good child memory. It's also an all-time great song.
I have a question. Is it Pedro or is it Peebo Bryson?
Thank you for it is Peebo. It's Peebo.
And I just want to tell you, Sissy's related to Peebo.
Is she?
What?
My sister is related to Peebo Bryson.
I love that.
She's a direct descendant. That's how I pinged it in my brain, because I'm like, Pedro, you're talking about Peebo.
I love that.
I'm freaked out.
That's Sissy's relative.
I swear to goodness.
Dayton, Ohio, baby.
But I did not know that. People might think I knew that and try to get you.
It was a plug, right?
I had no idea. So,
yeah.
So your sister on which side of the family? Like,
she's not my blood. She's my given sister.
So
we're family.
Through marriage.
No, through my best friendship. She's my sis.
Okay, but well, just in context. But regardless, the fact that you're connected to someone, because not everyone knows their. Well, thank you for telling me that.
Yeah.
Peebo Bryson. So Peebo Bryson, and I'm sorry, the woman, and I forgot your name. I'll do a post that, and I'll remember the name then. But that is an all-time great. It's an all-time great Disney song, because they have that's its own category. But this is just a good duet.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm going to plug in something different.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to say that there's a duet by Samurai West and Signature Vibes.
Ooh,
Okay.
And it's called Always Be Mine.
Okay.
And it's by Signature Vibes and Samurai West. Signature is our dear friend from Nigeria, and he is now living in Ghana.
Yeah.
Now, the fun fact about this as well is I had a very terrible, terrible tragedy that happened many years ago, and the opportunity to write this song came up after it. I did not want to write it. I was not in the headspace to write it. I asked Justina to write it.
Yeah.
So Justina is actually the writer on Samurai's part for Always Be Mine. So it's basically a trifecta.
Okay.
So Justina's the writer. I'm the singer.
Okay.
And then Siggy is on the Signature is on it as well. So it's a duet with Signature Vibes and Samurai West.
Right.
And it's called Always Be Mine. And it's super dope.
All right. Absolutely. That'll also be on there. Now I'm going to throw 2 bonus duets. I think we can have a good talk about this.
Yeah.
This one is from the 80s when we had like a 60s, 70s one from early. We haven't done 80s, I don't think. There's an 80s, if you have, maybe you've heard it or maybe you haven't. But in the 80s, it's one of my favorite duets ever. Linda Ronstadt and I'm drawing. He has the big mole.
I know.
Yes, that guy. They did a song. I don't know much, but I know I love you.
So
yes.
good.
But anyway,
Yes.
Aaron Neville. I finally remembered.
Aaron
Neville and Linda Ronstadt.
So good. Oh, yes.
I love Linda Ronstadt.
Yes, and I think this is the second song that's going to have a repeat on one of my playlists because I try to make these playlists as different as possible. But I had a feeling you two probably did like that song.
Oh, it's so good.
It's from regardless what year it is, it's one of the best ever.
It is so strong.
And I have a little story already because on one of my earlier playlists, this was on there. About a month later, I went to go to dinner at the Spaghetti Warehouse. And no joke, I have friends and family that listen to my stuff, and I ran into someone at the restaurant. They knew of my the Podshirt network that I was doing. So they were already familiar with what I was doing. So that was a nice moment. And then I don't know if after we talked, I don't know if this person requested, I don't know, but they play music over this overhead at the Spaghetti Warehouse. You can hear it really good. And like shortly after, they start playing that song, I don't know much, but I know it's like, I can't believe it. And this was like shortly after I did the episode that first appeared. And I met the person who was watching my stuff. And I won't reveal that person because not everyone wants to be famous, of course. So it's a person. So that was a happy moment. So
that is so cool.
It's worthy of a repeat. And you do love it.
I love that.
All right, now I'm going to add one more song to this playlist because there's a chance you may not have heard this. Maroon 5 had a song called Daylight, and that was the big radio hit. I don't know if everyone knows this. They had a remix to that song. It was called Daylight Playing for Change, but this was on the Playing for Change album, which I don't know if they made money of this because a bunch of artists from all over the world, they made songs, whether it was original or with them, it was a remake of what they had released on radio. But this, I kind of wish this was the radio hit. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard from Maroon 5. Like anything they've ever done, this is the best thing I've ever heard from them.
Wow.
So this was not like you had to. I remember when I was in college radio, I think twice I was able to play it.
Yeah.
And my fellow DJ was like, "Man, that's awesome! I didn't know they made a remix of this."
I love that.
It's seriously dope. But and once again, I didn't get the name. I forgot the name of. The people that sing it with Maroon 5. It's 2 females. It's a 2 female band.
That's cool.
I think they might be. I don't think they're from America, but they do sing it in English. And the music, I recommend the music video, which you will see. It's just I'm adding it. But once again, it's Maroon 5 and the 2 female band. I can't think of their name. I'll post edit. I'll say their name.
I'll have to check that out.
Yes, please. That's my challenge to you. You will. I just feel like you two would love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it has a sound that you two like. That's just my thoughts. I'm just a guy.
Just a guy.
With a podcast.
I want to submit a bonus track because it's not something I was thinking of before, but it hit me now.
Go ahead.
Sisters Are Doing It For Themselves, Aretha Franklin, Annie Lennox. I want to say that's the correct, but wow. 2 powerhouse divas from completely different worlds collaborating. And it is so like, especially for that era, like I think it was like the 80s.
Okay.
For 2 women of that caliber in completely separate genres to come together and destroy a track like that, women empowerment times 1,000.
Someone tells me that was probably a UK hit and not an American hit because
Oh my
the
gosh,
UK has
it's so good.
the UK has their own power scene, which some songs do make it over to America, but not everything.
Right.
Because I have not ever heard of that, but
it's so good.
and it came out during they would have been in their prime in late '80s.
Right.
And Legs, and so I'm thank you for suggesting that because I will discover that just like you will discover the song I
Yes.
pitched.
That's right.
Okay, so that's 14 songs by my count. That's 14 songs that we will listen to. One more question. When will you two perform next? Because we're here in Dayton, Ohio, but is there any news on when you're going to perform?
Yes.
Okay.
So we are actually together. We are Selective. So this is Justina Clear and Samurai West, but together we are Selective. And here at the Samurai Sound Studios, we are holding several shows under the name Selective Soundscapes.
Mm-hmm.
So our next one, which would be episode 3 of Selective Soundscapes, is going to be May 23rd is when we are scheduling, and we like to give bi-monthly shows so that we have more time for the band and everything to prep rather than giving a month. So we're doing bi-monthly shows rather than monthly. So it's just the beginning of April now, so it'll be at the end of May. That's our next one as Selective, where me and Justina are putting on the show.
Yes.
We are the leads of the show. But I would hope that we get booked for something in the meantime.
And we do hold shows here in between the Selective Soundscapes. You know, the studio that we're at, Samurai Sound, we're in the iconic BHA building on the second floor, and we really want to contribute to the rich history this building already holds. You know, we have a show coming up on April 18th. We have a benefit show at the beginning of May. We are really popping off, and the city should tap in because we're providing something in Dayton that not another venue is providing, which is community.
That's right.
Which is safety. You know, we're really big on providing a space for artists to thrive.
And some of the dates of the shows that Justina listed, we are not performing at all of them.
Okay.
You know, we are taking managerial and business positions in some of those and letting other artists be the front. We have the Selective, which is me and Jay fronting, and that's the 23rd of May.
Yeah, so the May 23rd, you're going to have a big concert around here.
Yes.
So if you live in the area, check that out. You guys are on my bucket list. I can't promise I can't make this, but if I don't, at some point I will try to. I'll come to something at some point.
We will be here.
And
we
it's
would
growing.
love for you to come.
Yeah, when people support me, I support them back. So you're on my big list. It's big now.
List. Yes, I love that for you.
So I will try, and if not in May, in the future.
Yes.
All right. Well, people, please enjoy. I hope you enjoy this episode. Once again, I was with Justina Clear. I'm with Samurai West. Awesome name. She's like a ninja. Oh, wow.
And we are Selective. Please follow us on Instagram, Justina Clear, Samurai West, and the Selective page so you can stay up to date on everything we got going on.
All right. And I want you guys to remember one thing. Good music is not dead.
Period.